Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcus 18205, numbers after the name, man. Little tight Tuesday action. Basically playing those close gameplays, man. Those games that come down to the limit, to the wire, to the wall. Starting off over here with the Razorback. This is I was still working over here on the Razorback, getting this bad boy, I think, gold or something like that. And I think eventually I changed because I wanted to, just actually win the damn game. This is a close one, man. This is a nail biter if memory serves me right, and should be interesting how we play this out over here. And I think eventually I switch over to the Shivas or to the Man of War or something along those lines, man. Let me open up. Let's talk about a little bit about this TDM change that they did this past weekend, man. And I only got an opportunity to play it a little bit on Monday and a little bit on Saturday, so I didn't get the full 100% experience. You know, I went in on Monday for a couple hours and managed to play some TDM and whatnot. Pretty interesting, pretty different, you know. Bumping it up to 100. I was very curious, you know, one of the things I don't really play TDM as much anymore is because it's down to 75, and yeah, I just feel like I could get a better experience from Kill Confirm, you know, rack up some bigger streaks, and yeah, just overall play better when it comes to that. So I enjoy Kill Confirm a lot more than I do in TDM, but what I wasn't fully expecting was the amount of just like dudes in corners, though, in like TDM. It was crazy. Now, obviously in TDM, the most valuable thing you have is your life, right? Like, that's it. That's pretty much the game. Your life. You die, and, you know, you lose at TDM. So I get why people play maybe a little bit safer than you do a Kill Confirm, but, man, wow, it was night and day. And I'd be actually kind of curious to see the stats. I always believe TDM is the highest ranked game mode, like the most played. Because I think it's the first one that you see on the list, and you know, as crazy as that sounds, I think that's a big influencer for most people. They just see the first one, they hit it a day 2 times, and it goes right into the team deathmatch. It's also the simplest, you know, to understand. You know, and it's a classic game. I think honestly, maybe Wolfenstein, Doom were like the first ones to even bring it over TDM. Probably my man right here, Spectre, though, with a rip. I really appreciate this thing, man. This thing is nasty. Ripped through some hearts over here, and I actually heard that they bumped. This was pre the last patch, actually, is footage, which, you know, normally I don't do, but I wanted to bring this up over here to light of day. So now you actually get the ripper a little bit slower than you did before, but it's still not. It's still a lot better than most other streaks, you know, in terms of how quickly you get it and how quickly you get it when you lose it and when you die. I mean, look at that. I just had it, killed the dude, got his tag, and pretty much have it again. That's just because I managed to die that time, but still, boom, ripped through his heart. And then you get the tag, too, in one swoop motion. I like it. I'm feeling it. Shivas, man, this thing is nasty. Oh, that just got violent, son. Whoa! I'm a big fan of the Ripper, man. And the multi-kill facility that it brings to it, you know, I stabbed both of those guys right there almost. You know, it was a separate motion, but it was still like kind of one big sweep over there. Whereas if you'd actually knife these guys individually, let's say if you're playing like an older Black Ops, it'll still take some more time for you to knife through each and single one of them, whereas the Ripper is so automatic when it comes to that. It's really beautiful. And bad shooting right there. Very unfortunate. I could have got myself a hit and some damage right there. But that's all right. You know, we got the little Cerberus guy. We'll work it out. I never really control him. I don't like being stuck in streaks like that. And that's kind of my streaks in this game are kind of based on me staying on the ground. I really got to throw on the mothership one day, man. I've honestly just never even threw it on. I never even unlocked it. I expect me once I prestige that, max it all out, and I unlock everything, then I'll probably try and play with it. But one of these prestige, I should throw it on over there and even see what the hell it does. I'm nervous, though, that I honestly get shot down a couple fucking times. So that's the one thing that I've been a little bit hesitant on to throw it on over there. But, yeah, maybe I'll bring it up over here, bring it on the channel. Definitely be a Wasteland Wednesday, I imagine, if I manage to get it. So check that out over here in the coming weeks. If we throw it on over here, just the nades into the middle of this room works so well. I'm a big fan of this room. I'm a big fan of Redwood, one of my favorite maps in the game. And this room allows you to play with so much. And if you want to compare kind of specialists a little bit, I mean, think about this, what I could do the Ripper in that room. The other specialist that I like to bring in there a lot is the Firebreak guy when I bring over there with the Purifier and whatnot. And it's not nearly as effective, you know. It just isn't. There's all the way around it. And I hope I see this trip mine on the ground, or I decide not to even like react to it. All right, well that's fair too. But come on, Marcos, take out that trip mine, buddy. All right, well, it disappeared. Good, thank goodness. I don't know if I saw that or not. Trip mines are pretty easy to detect in this game unless they're very well placed. A well-placed trip mine gets me every single time, which is kind of, you know, almost crazy to think, but it's almost like automatic when it comes to that dude, and a well-placed trip mine for me. But other times, you know, when people just lay them down on the ground, you know, I really like how it sticks out. And if you remember, like Claymores, like say Black Ops 1 days, they stuck out as well. Like they had little red things, you could see them. but 9 times out of 10 it was too late, you know, because people were pretty well placed in how to put them. But trip mines, oh man, and I also get killed a lot with trip mines in terms of people throwing them at me, and I have to equip. I need to equip it still. I've honestly never equipped a trip mine before. I want to equip it and throw it and see, kind of get the range of how to do things. And that's one of the things that I love doing all these camo challenges in Black Ops in general, and in Black Ops 3 is why I'm really enjoying going through them, because it forces you to play out of your comfort zone, forces you to try out different things, forces you to try out things that you're going to see, you know, in Call of Duty. So I want to try out the trip mine, and, you know, unfortunately that's not a camo thing, but I want to try out the trip mine because I feel like you can chuck that thing a pretty far distance, or at least I've had to chuck on me a pretty far distance. Excuse me, where I think it's a little bit too much, but, you know, maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it, and all of a sudden I'll be like, hey, this is pretty fair. This is cool. I like this. Use this instead of a Semtex. I don't know. Doubt it, but keep in mind with it. Trip mines, they could throw them at you. They could throw them pretty far away, and they could also be a pain in the ass if they're actually well placed. You know, I would chuck it, and, you know, the fact that you could put them on walls and stuff, kind of, it's really the next generation kind of a Claymore, but it's not as bad as the IED, for example. Remember that? And Ghost. Oh my God, that thing was just. I remember playing Ghost, man, and just IEDs everywhere, and me just getting clapped. Look to your right. Oh, I just saw that right now in the footage, man. It's so funny watching yourself play, watching anyone play, and the kind of stuff you see. I see it a lot when I watch like a little, and I want to stab that guy. I got a little greedy there. I watch a lot of Mario Maker, and, you know, it's a completely different genre, completely different world, but in Mario Maker, you watch someone play, and they're stumped in a puzzle, and you're kind of like, hey, it's over there, get that power block, get this. Well, to me, it feels like kind of the same thing when I watch myself play Duty sometimes. I'm like, hey, this is a shotgun guy coming to your left. No, you didn't react. And it's good when you do react sometimes. When I see it and I do react, and I'm like, hey, reacted, woohoo, that's what's up. And I'm so mad right here that the servers just died out over there, and I scoop up all these tags because I'm like, yo, this is a 5-tag game. I'm over here yapping y'all all year over here. It looks like I'm doing pretty well, right? I got 2 services, got a hater. It looks overall like I'm doing pretty good, but nah, man, this is a 5-tag game. This ain't no joke. On this map, you know, I want to dive a little bit into Redwood here. This map, I still haven't fully got my groove, and I had some really good games in here on this map. You know, if you go and look at some of my Wasteland Wednesdays, they take place on Redwood. It's not a coincidence. But I still haven't. I think I'm going to stick out with the Shivas. I think it's going to be my gun here. The Man of War, I got to go back and play a little bit with the Man of War. It's been a minute since I've used the Man of War, honestly. So I got to go back and kind of figure out which of those two I like the best, or which of those two I feel would be the best. I initially really wanted to play this map with a submachine gun because of how I like to play the, pardon me over here, unfortunately with the microphone, how I play this middle section over here, this middle room. And I like to be around this middle room. I like to go to the middle room, and these are sections where a SMG would really help you out more than a assault rifle. But the Shivas, to me, if you manage to use it well enough in close range, could really put in that damage. I saw those 2 guys run there. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to run around. And y'all already on the wall. They ain't no need to get no 3-piece on the wall. But at the same time, these are kills that I could get with the Shiva right here. I don't know if I can get that with a submachine gun right there. Like that last guy, I'm not sure if I can get him with the submachine gun over there, especially if it like kicks back up or something, or if I'm using like a VMP or something where it kicks up and whatnot. Surgical precision, my dude. Wow, this was early on over here while I was using the Spectre, man. I really, woo, man. Ripper, I gotta throw this bad boy on. I haven't really decided yet, and yeah, I'm only on like the 5th prestige now, I think. And I duck in here, and I was hoping I had this knife still, but unfortunately I don't. And ran out of ammo there and missed a shot, but that's all right. They managed to pull that W out there. Good for them. I'm still not sure what specialist is going to be my main one. Yeah, I've kind of moved on. You know, from Outrider, and her Vision Pulse is still up there as one of my favorites. Yeah, I like Prophet, I like the Tempest, I even like Glitch, but I'd probably use the weapon before then. I'm probably going to stick with the Reaper and with his Scythe. That's a big one that I've really had a lot of fun with and had a lot of good games over here. And I mean, you're gonna see tomorrow my nuke is with that dude. And these past couple of weeks, so I've been kind of up in the ante and how many kills could I get game. I've over with him, so he's kind of struck a chord in my heart. But the Ripper is really fun, man. Like, this guy is just fun to play as, man. Especially in Kill Confirm, where it kind of goes in one sweep motion, where you go stab the guy in, take his tag. You get a lot of bang for your buck over there, and you get the extra couple points because of the kill, because of the specialist kill, which I really like that, man. It's these small touches that really make Black Ops 3 such a good game. And this dude, I don't know what to tell about this guy, man. And right here, he kept it a 4-tag game. I mean, we're down to 30 seconds, 4-tag game. But that guy right there, he kept him alive in the game, because I could have pushed through over there, maybe got myself a hater, and then it would have been a wrap. 6-tag game right now. Looking over here, going to come into this middle part right there. See my dude. I'm like, no, sir. Hopefully my teammate gets the tag. I don't see anyone getting tagged. I can pop with a shotgun. I'm like, yo, come on, man. What's going on? 7-tag game, 6-tag game. Over here, 9 seconds. These are the points where you're just kind of like, teammates, stay alive. Don't die, man. Final tag. What y'all doing? Don't do this. You've had these games, man. I had these games all the time where, and over here we died, and it ends up being a 3-tag game. So, I mean, we weren't too far off over here from just getting our asses smoked over here at the end. I managed to go 58-21. Rest of the team did all right. And you ever had these games where, like, you're just holding off? You know, it's kind of like playing the prevent defense in football. You always look at your team and you say, why are you doing the prevent? What are you doing the prevent? If you look back this week with the Cardinals and the Packers game, they probably should have played prevent defense right there instead of blitzing Aaron. But that's how I feel like sometimes in the kill confirm games. I'm like, yo, just stay alive, just stay alive. Don't do no nonsense. Don't do no nonsense. And you try to control your part, and hopefully your team controls the rest, man. Your boy Marco's Tight Tuesday. We outie, B.